Hello there, and welcome back everybody to the Gems of Power, a weekly D&D 5e show, and... cast. Justin, Yuki.
Yeah, I'm good. We're here.
So what's happening? What's up? What are we doing? God damn it, my player's handbook has fallen apart as well.
You guys were drinking, and now it's getting on towards night, and the elf from the book tent actually comes and finds you, Chuky. He says to you in Elven, "Okay, he's in the tent. You can meet him, but just bear in mind he's not like other elves."
I nod my head, and I say, do you mind if my friends come with, or should I only go alone?
They can come if it makes you feel better.
I nod my head, and I say,
strange people not being able to do things by themselves.
Guys, come on, let's go.
Is he speaking human or
Nope, he's speaking
Elven. Elven, I look back at him.
okay.
Come on, guys, let's go. The meeting's
I
happening.
wonder if they go to the bathroom by themselves.
What?
What meeting?
I really wish I could understand what you're saying so I could take offense at it.
You know the one that I told you about, the elf.
You could just be offended. He's an elf. He's probably saying something offensive.
No, I'm just like.
Venera gets up and heads over to follow Matthew.
I'm gonna trail a little bit behind just to sort of because I'm a little bit cagey about this shit. I don't trust
Bjorn, do you
They're
wanna?
bastards.
You can stay here with Joe if you don't wanna come.
No, I'll come.
Nod my head. Joe, can you take care of the barrel?
Oh yeah, I'll take care of it. All right.
Not in that way. I bought it. I paid for it. You don't drink for it unless I told you that you can drink from it.
Yeah.
I'm just
Well, you
joking,
drink
dude.
that.
Just drunk for it if you want to.
Okay. I didn't really follow that, but
Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, so I'll take my party and go into the tent.
Joe seems very not worried. He takes your advice very seriously. He's like, okay, I won't worry.
Good job. Good job. I go inside of the tent with my friends behind me, and I am going to do a small curtsy in Elven as I see this man. How does he look like?
So he doesn't look at all like a normal elf. He's wearing like most of the elves have been wearing robes and leather armor. This guy's wearing not wearing a robe at all. He's wearing cloth, like human clothes. They look like they're modeled after some human clothes, maybe human nobility clothes. You might have seen some people wearing an atlas. He's sitting in a chair. It looks like a chair. It looks very strange for a chair.
So as I like,
you would recognize if you were you would recognize it as a folding chair, but you've never seen a chair like this before.
So I as I curtsy, I can stop halfway, and it's like, hello there, and I say in.
You're the human. You're the human who has the map, right?
Yes, it's me. I'm Matthew Owen. Nice to meet you. I extend my hand.
It's very nice to meet you. It's very exciting. Oh, and there's a dwarf. There's a dwarf and an elf and a halfling. You're a halfling, right? Not a child. It's hard to tell.
Don't touch me.
I'm a halfling, mate. Yeah, Finn Rosie, nice to meet you.
Venera's like,
And this is
she's
Findira.
confused.
No, wait. It can't be. It can't be. I've never seen a gnome before. Are you a gnome?
Think so?
Yeah, she's a gnome.
It's a gnome.
Well, if we can get
She
to...
seems
Wait,
totally
wait,
off. She
wait,
seems totally
wait.
off put by this. Like she doesn't know what's going on.
Can I?
Mate, word of advice: don't touch the hood. Do not touch the hood. Very important.
My friend, what's your name?
Can I? Huh? What? Oh, yes. I'm Steve.
Great to meet you, Steve. And I present my friends like,
what
this
language
is
do you speak?
Finn Rosie. This is common. We're speaking common right now.
Yeah, Steve is speaking common.
This is Bjorn Iron Fist of the Iron Fist clan. This is Findira.
You have names.
Yes, as all everybody else.
Wonderful. I've never met someone who wasn't an elf who had a name.
Well,
You don't get out much, do you?
they told me that you're good with ciphers.
They don't let me out very often.
What do you
They?
mean they don't let you? Why would they not let you out, mate? That sounds terrible.
Well, I'm different.
Different how? Exactly.
I'm just not a very good elf. I think is how they say it. He looks at the book elf who's glowering at him.
Right. Oh, I get you.
Vanira just sort of looks at Matthew and is like, "Why are we here again?"
I think that they said you're good with ciphers, and I take out the grass cheese.
Oh yes, I love puzzles. You have a puzzle for me. They told me you had a puzzle.
Yes, and
I like nudge Bjorn on the river, and I'm just there going like, is he like a wannabe human or what?
Don't touch him. Just
I'm
don't.
not touching him. I'm not.
Don't
I
go-
give
don't go
him.
near.
I unseal the grass tube. I give him the parchment. Many people have said it's undecipherable. Can you help us? And I unroll it in front of him. I make sure to
Yeah.
actually keep my hands like on it, like on the sides of it, keeping it open for him.
He's like,
We
oh,
got, like-
thank you. He looks at it. Ooh, oh yes. Oh, I see what they did.
Out of character. Have we got like rain elf or something?
I will take out a parchment and my pen and give it to him, and say if he can translate it for us, that would be amazing.
Tricky. You know, I think there's something missing.
What?
Missing?
What's missing?
Maybe. Ooh. And he says to the elf that's there in Elven, so only Chucky will understand it, I guess. Could you just make a flame about like here? And he points to just above the parchment. And,
I look like a bit distressed.
and he makes a flame.
I'm just gonna take like a step back and be like.
Vanira's like,
I'm still again like
The
keep on.
parchment.
I am holding the parchment. I'm bent over. I'm right on the
Never did
parchment.
nothing. Never touched nothing.
So I can I stay on there if I see the flame like
It
actually?
appears.
Okay, does it burn the parchment?
No.
Okay, then I don't. Just stay there. I'm very tense right now. I'm extremely tense. My hands are slightly shaking.
Steve's just like nodding his head. He's like, yeah. He's looking at the flame. He's waiting. And additional letters start to appear on the part of the parchment where the flames separate.
Oh,
Like waiting.
yeah, I've used something like that before. Is
Yeah.
that a special ink? Yeah.
And Steve points like now over here. He points to a different part of the parchment. He's like, yeah, it all makes sense now. Yeah. This
So
was
what does it
actually-
say?
It wasn't a bad.
Can
it
I
wasn't
actually
a bad
see it?
puzzle, but it was a little too easy.
Can I actually understand it?
No, it's still totally indecipherable.
Oh, I look at him and I say, you should take another look. The person who gave it to me said that it won't be easy. I think that if it's easy, you don't have it right.
Steve looks at it, but the answer works.
What is the answer?
is-
What does it say? Where do we need to go? Where is it pointing us to? It should be a map, isn't it?
It's the map. It's pointing you to some lost temple, and well, I guess technically it wasn't in the Badlands when this map was made, but now it's in the Badlands. History's kind of weird, right? The perspective through time when you're looking at written documents is just sort of off.
Can you draw us this
You
map?
know? Yeah.
I slide the parchment.
Although I don't
to the
know why
paper.
you'd want to go here.
Somebody very important to me told me they'd meet me there, and there's something worthwhile there.
You're gonna get laid. I mean, what?
Again, Elven, by the way, this one.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
damn it!
yeah. I mean, I imagine that there might be something worthwhile at this. I mean, it depends on what you're into, I guess.
Okay. Well, can you draw it or not?
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve. This means a lot.
I mean, it's right there. It's like I guess he seems kind of frustrated because for him he solved it in his head, and actually like giving you the answer is just not as much fun. But he gets some parchment. He draws you a map. And
I will.
like,
I'll be insistent on actual all the details, like not go from here, like the whole thing.
Yeah, it's fine. It's like you take 100 steps from the tree after the burning bush at midnight. He starts, you know.
I don't want to give you the answers.
Okay, and
Yeah, whatever.
I'll take out.
He draws a freehand map, and he draws two freehand maps. One of them is how it looked at the time, and one of them's like an overlay. He's like looking at. He's like, I'm pretty sure this is where it is now. He's like not even looking while he's drawing it, and then he ends up giving you two maps, each of which has the exact same directions on it. But one of them has like rivers on it and maybe some forests, and the other one's just a desert. And like, this is how it was, and this is how it is. I'm pretty sure that's right.
Thank you, Steve. I'll take out 10 gold and put it on the table. Is this enough compensation?
He looks at the other elf. Is that enough? I never know. I mean, I would have been perfectly happy just to have a puzzle to solve. So.
Well, in that case, then I'm just going to be like.
He says this in Elven again.
Oh, damn it!
The other guy only speaks Elven, yeah.
God damn it!
Is it
the book?
You need to specify the language before I jump in. It's like
the book guy rolls his eyes and takes the money and says, "I guess that will be fine."
Thank you both of you. That's really kind of you. Have a good day. And I'll go out the whole tent and tell the party as soon as we get out.
I'm gonna give like the elves a parting sort of have a nice day.
So as I go out, I'm gonna drop on my knees. Have it. We finally have it. Yes.
Why so important?
What is it?
We'll meet somebody here. Somebody. Okay, you know what? Let's go back at the. I have something I want to tell you guys.
Alright, settle down a bit though, mate. You seem a bit flustered. Maybe that you shouldn't fluster yourself with the whole thing and everything, yeah? Maybe you should...
Listen to me. And you realize what I'm so excited for. And I will go back to the battle. I make sure to take the battle actually a bit away from Joe. Like, I want to be only us.
Okay.
And I'm going to start telling them my story.
If you're going to start like dropping personal info, I'm just going to like do a perception check to make sure nobody can hear us. Nobody's within earshot.
Give me a perception check.
That's 1d20 plus. Is that
I'm very distracted.
It's whatever your wisdom modifier is.
Oh god, then.
Indira's just sitting cross-legged on the ground listening to story time.
In that case, 1d20 minus 1. Something in wisdom.
Who knows? Maybe
18. 18.
I was just saying, maybe over 19.
Okay. So what is Matthew's story?
So Matthew was born in a colony, one still surviving actually in the Badlands. His tribe skipped from town to town using some abilities that the elders had to survive the Badlands, but the corruption didn't really allow life in the Badlands. So year by year the tribe dwindled until only a couple hundred people remained. One day something happened that changed the whole story. This is where Matthew gets real grim and starts talking slow and silently. Hold 1 second. And I don't remember exactly what happened, but that day I was dying and all my people around me were dead. One man in black robes passed by me and stopped, leaned back and smiled at me. The man saved my life. I woke up in a shack, surrounded by strange symbols on the walls. The man's name was Nathaniel Blaze, and from then on, he taught me all my skills and how to survive in the Badlands. Year by year, Matthew's power, my power grew, and eventually, Nathaniel disappeared on my 23rd birthday. I woke up with a note next to me and this parchment saying head west, find Atlas, find a better life. This book will teach you more than you already know, and the map, when you decipher it, we will meet again. but only embark on that quest when you are ready. So I went west, I found you guys, and now I have the map.
So you go to meet old Frank?
Yes, and he promised that this.
That's literally all she got from that.
Is he rich, this dude?
I'm not exactly sure. I don't think he's rich, but he does know knowledge is power, and if there's somebody who possesses more than everybody else that I've met until now, it's him.
You can't really spend knowledge that well. Whatever, yeah.
Well, we
So
can
you're just
spend
making yourself
knowledge
feel
if you know how to. I smile. Oh, that's my story, and that's why I'm so excited.
That was interesting.
Okay.
So, you guys ready to, well, tomorrow, of course. We finish this battle, we eat, we have enough. I think we have enough crystals. I'll study the map and see if we can make a route to there in just 3 or 4 days. I'm not sure exactly how far it is. But I'll study the maps tonight. You guys ready to live tomorrow?
Find where we're going, and then we'll go.
I nod my head excitedly, and for the rest of the night I'm gonna just watch the maps, like study the maps and figure out the best way to get there.
But also, I have a question.
Yes?
Why,
Yeah.
Why are we going? Why not you and not us?
Because he said...
Good question.
Because he said the only way to be ready in this world and to actually survive it is having friends. And
That sounds dangerous.
well, no more dangers than we've been through, I think.
I'm gonna like pat Findir on the back and just be like, "You're learning, kids. You're learning." It does sound very dangerous. So what's in this for us exactly again? I'm forgetting.
I just want to meet Nathaniel.
Yeah, I know.
You told me
already
about
made
the temple you visited before. Any route you find at the temple, we can share equally.
See, we seem to be doing you a favour rather than the other way around. So I don't know if equal is the way we should be doing this. As we're essentially you're using us as your bodyguards to get where you're going.
Shake my
Yeah?
head. In a way, but I mean, if you survive through it together, you get a route.
If we survive.
Oh, survive. We've gone through worse.
But you, the essential fact here is that you are using us as your bodyguards. You are using us. You are.
How does 80% sound?
You are incapable of doing this without us. Yeah. 80%. That sounds good. Yeah, I'll take it.
Nod my head. There we go.
Okay, he's convinced Fuzzy. How did Bjorn and Findira feel about this plan?
Findira's just like looking for another reason to go.
And I look at Bjorn.
Yeah.
There we
Fine.
go, friend. I smile, I fill up his mug again from the barrel, and I continue
Attaboy.
on studying my maps. So, can you ping me on the map where it is?
Yes, I can actually.
Shift ping, so you drag the map so everybody sees it.
Shift ping?
Yeah, you press shift and you ping at the same time, so you drag everybody's view to the exact point you're pinging.
It's not. Why is it not pinging?
It's like this.
You've broken it. Oh, there we
you
go.
press shift. I know, I ping now. You press shift and then you ping. Yeah, can you draw something on the map real fast? And just, if you see where it is?
I didn't draw anything.
Yeah, just draw something so I see where it is.
Oh, okay, I can do that. Draw a shape. Make it a nice visible color.
Show it to us. There we go. Okay, cool. So, for those who
I
don't
think
see it,
Roll20's
it's
fucking
right
out of me because I
here.
can't ping the map at all, which is weird.
Yeah, I should just refresh it. That should be cool.
Roll20's been freaking out on me, like, consistently the last few days. I don't know if it's me or if it's Roll20.
So I'm guessing that from what I see, it will take about 4 or 5 days to get there.
Yeah, you're estimating it at 4 days. It's going to be about a day to get to the mountains, and then once you get to the mountains, it's going to be slow going. You're going to need to find routes through or over them.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend my whole night planning this route. That's what I'm doing.
You do have a small advantage in terms of finding routes because Steve drew you a map of how it looked before it was a desert, so you can actually see where the paths of the rivers went prior, and maybe you have a chance of following like the dry riverbeds, which will be much easier than trying to find paths over the mountains.
Cool. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Findira's gonna spend her night, like, she's gonna spend the next couple of hours sort of like wandering about the camp, checking out what everybody else is up to, that's not our group, and then, you know, make it back and just fall asleep nearby where everybody else is on the ground somewhere.
Most people sleep in their wagons.
Also,
so there isn't much to interact with.
Also, I'm going to heal everybody that doesn't have 4 HP from the fight. I'm thinking Bjorn is the only one who is not at 4 HP.
I thought I was from last time.
You are at full from last time?
Yeah.
Okay, if I healed you last time. It's cool.
Yeah,
so,
you did, yeah.
basically, if anybody still needs health, you just tell me and I'll do it now.
When do I ever get hit unless there's a tentacle monster appears behind me suddenly? But yeah, I'm just going to curl up under a wagon and just sort of like do my usual disappear inside my cloak and go to sleep thing.
I'm gonna sleep eventually, but
How many rations do you guys have on you?
I have 7.
And
I'm guessing that I bought some more with that 1 gold because you said that he gave us like traveling food as well.
He gave you bread, hard cheese, and a whole barrel of ale. So.
Oh, so then I'm actually just gonna buy more rations for everybody, simply because I feel like this is kind of my mission, so I need to provide it. So I'm gonna buy 4 rations for everybody.
Take rations? I'll just be like, yeah.
So Joe has some jerky and some hardtack he's willing to sell you. The hardtack's really unappetizing. You're gonna need a lot of water to get it down.
But jerky is good.
It'll keep. Yeah.
I'm also gonna get a couple more water skins, so have enough water on us.
I'm gonna try and swap my hardtack for jerky with Findira. Hey, do you want these delicious biscuits? Look how lovely they look. Oh, you want some of that? Do you want to swap?
Are you trying to trick Findira into giving you a jerky?
Yeah.
She's not gonna give away meat.
So Justin, can you give me
right?
a fast calculation of
She just like
how many would be 8 times 3 rations?
24.
8 times 3 rations plus an additional 2 water skins for everybody.
So you actually can't find anyone willing to sell you water skins.
I'm gonna visit the elves then, see if I can find some there.
I'm gonna then slide up to Bjorn and be like, "Hey, Bjorn, right? You know you're all like big and manly and have really strong teeth and stuff, yeah, Bjorn?
Yeah.
Big and so manly, right? Do you want to swap my hardtack for your jerky? Because like I can't chew, and you're so manly, you can chew that stuff, right? I can't. It's just us two.
We have a barrel of ale, and you want to. You can get it down. Then.
Can you I'm guessing that there's still like 3/4 of the barrel of ale, or half at least.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, Bjorn. How hard have you been going at that barrel?
I've drank like at least 9, 10 tankards so far.
There's like 3/4 of the barrel left.
Ah, cool. So then I'm gonna say, Bjorn, can you carry that?
Bjorn, come on.
I smile. That should be enough for the journey. And
Finn.
I give rations for everybody to everybody. So an additional ration for myself. I mean, a total of 25 rations. How much would that be in gold or silver?
Joe's gonna charge you 2 gold.
Okay, cool. That sounds good for me.
Right.
So I'm giving 2 gold.
Bjorn, come on, man.
I think rations are like a silver for 10 days, but he's charging you more because of the location.
Yeah, no, absolutely no problem. I am way too excited to start this journey that I don't really care about that.
You know what, Finn? If you want this jerky, 3 gold.
3 gold for jerky. I'm offering you a fair trade, and you want money for it.
I haven't had meat
I
in
cannot
so long.
believe you. I can't believe you, Bjorn, that you would do that to me. I have saved you. Do you know how many times I've had your back and saved your life? How can you do this to me?
You have saved me.
Yeah, I have saved you. Yes.
All you do is slap me around.
And, you know, every time an arrow comes flying past you and plants itself into something that's about to skewer you, that's me, that is. Yeah?
You're not
Think back a bit. Think back a bit, yeah? I may not be in the fight, in the thick of it like you are, because let's face it, I'm a bit small. But I'll back you up when it counts, all right?
I will give you a spare piece of jerky. I will give you one.
No. Come on.
This argument is fantastic.
I have not had meat in so long. I'm sat here with these pointy-eared little big thing.
That I can get behind you with your fucking elbow.
Okay. All they eat is leaves and nuts or something.
I feel like I've succeeded because no one likes the elves.
Yep.
Except for Steve.
Yeah.
We don't have meat, right?
But by the way, are we
Okay,
taking that
promise.
wagon that we? Do we get to take that wagon, or are we just on foot? If we're headed out?
We're on foot.
Okay.
We're on
All
foot,
right,
yeah.
okay, how about one gold for like half your jerky?
All right. Okay.
All right,
Fine.
cool. Deal. All right.
And I get the what's it called? Tax?
A hard tack.
Hard tack, yeah.
It's basically really shitty, hard, dry biscuits that are incredibly hard to chew.
But you have ale.
I have ale, so I can
Have
just
like a
dip
bowel.
it. And
And they're heavily salted. So
heavily salted. Awesome.
Oh, yes,
You guys just hear a
basically
little.
like extreme pretzels.
Yeah. You guys just hear a little bit of Findira off to the side during this, going like, "Haha, trade meat for little metal."
I'm
So
like, quite happily just chewing on a bit of jerky. Just like, it's great.
we'll have rations. We have the map. I guess in the morning we leave.
dun
Yeah.
dun dun.
This barrel is mine now. Thanks, guys.
You're gonna have to show some of Dale when we run out of water, but that's okay.
That's fine with me. That's fine with me. I'm not a greedy man.
I'm willing to bet that the ale runs out before the water does.
Yep. We all know it.
Well, I think it's one water
Couple days before the
skin
water does.
per day, or half. No, actually, half of water skin per day for a human, or one water skin per day. What
How
do you
big
say?
are these water skins?
Water skins hold 3 liters of water, I think. These water skins.
Okay,
are the
human
one we
needs
have.
3 liters of water per day.
Okay, so I need to
That's a
use
water
one a
skin per
day.
day.
Same does Clam, but Fuzzy and Distracted Elf. I want to call you Elf, not Violet, but I see you as that in Zoom. Need to use half of it because they're small creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have enough. We definitely have enough.
Alright.
Also, I'm gonna be drinking like roughly from 10 to 15 tankards. Of
I'm
ale.
gonna stop you. Don't drink that much. We're not gonna have enough. You do not want to run out of food or water in the
Booze
bad
just dry
ones.
you out a bit as well.
But it's a quarter, right? Yeah, but it's like a
No.
quarter.
If you drink 10 to 15 tankards of ale per day, you won't need to eat food at all. That's enough calories to get you through. It's fine.
Yeah, but
Eventually you'll end up with a vitamin deficiency, but who cares?
in 3 days you'll run out of ale. We run out of food. We run out of water. We'll have food, but we won't have any water. And if there's one thing that you can't find in the Badlands, it's water.
I need to drink. I cannot fight unless I've had a drink.
You guys
can
argue about
drink.
your
Yeah,
how
we're
you're gonna
moving, by
record
the way.
rations
We're
all
moving
night.
already.
Eventually, I hope you work it out.
I'm just
Vanera doesn't argue about rations all night. She literally, like, once the entertaining stuff is over, she just goes to sleep, and you can just hear her little snoring.
I think actually-
very, very readily.
Finn's got her jerky, so she's just arguing for the sake of being an awkward bastard, and then she's just like, whatever, I'm going to bed now.
I think we're on the other day. Like I think we're now living. That's what I was under the impression of.
Yeah.
Just talking as we moving.
So you guys start heading out into the Badlands. Growl comes up to you. He's like, "You're leaving by yourselves?"
Place to go!
Yeah, we're going to a temple.
I actually could not understand what you said.
Place to go!
Oh, place to go. Okay. You don't. I thought you were staying. You're traveling back on your own. Why not travel back with the caravan?
We got places to be, mate. We got places to be. We got a job we got to do.
In the Badlands?
For him! Points at Matthew.
I'm just like, no, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah. We got some stuff to do, but we'll see you around, mate. It was nice meeting you, mate. It was nice meeting you. We got to go though. Bye.
Okay. He turns around and leaves you.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so on the journey, Justin, what's up?
Yeah, you guys head out into the Badlands in the morning, apparently.
Did I just completely fucking you?
It just sounds like such a bad idea. I realize that I'm in charge of the world, so I know how exactly whether or not it's a good idea or a bad idea. But it just sounds like such a bad idea. Okay.
And he was just like, was he going to offer his help? I don't know. We weren't going to talk to him. Go on, fucking orcs. We're not sharing the profits with him.
So you're traveling in the Badlands. You actually managed to travel. I'm making movies over here now. I'm gonna be rolling more dice. Apparently, okay. So the first day out in the Badlands, nothing happens.
Cool.
You guys go to sleep, I assume. And I should actually get your watch order before I roll this. But I'm already going to tell you that nothing happened in the night. But for future reference, what's your watch order?
It's gonna be me first. Bjorn, go with the second one.
Sorry.
Second.
Take second watch.
Yep. Yep. I'll take second one.
Fuzzy.
I guess I'll. And then Findira will be last.
Yep, that's the watch
I'm
order.
sorry.
Findira.
Which means Fuzzy's in the middle.
Taking watch then. Aww.
Fuzzy's taking third watch.
Damn it. All right. I was hoping to worm out doing any watch at all.
Give me Fuzzy. Give me a perception check.
That's okay. I think that's perception, isn't it?
You see absolutely nothing. Your watch passes totally uneventfully.
Okay. Every morning I'll check the crystals. I will make sure that the water in the water skins is pure, and every time the crystal goes a bit black, I'm gonna cast. Actually, no. The third day, I'm gonna cast my purify spell.
Okay. You're gonna cast purify.
Purify food and water.
Okay. Yeah.
Purify the water in the crystals on the third day.
Okay, I'll note that down. Your crystals are totally fine every single morning, or this morning at least.
Okay, so
Something could happen.
I know, that's why I'm checking them.
Alright, day 2. You guys keep winning. Oh, you got so screwed on that. Okay.
What happens?
I'm looking. I have an encounter table that I've made up.
I know. You always have a table for everything.
Oh no.
I don't have a table for everything, but I have a table for this because I was like, the Badlands are really dangerous, but I don't want to consciously screw you, so I'm just gonna make I'm gonna make an encounter table, and we'll see what happens.
So basically, you're screwing us, but you're not feeling guilty about it.
Exactly.
Cool.
So, who's gonna need to?
So during, give me whoever's walking in front. Give me a perception check.
I am, of course, because I'm the guy with the map.
With the map.
I tend to be second to last because the last person always gets got, the first person always gets got, but if you're in the middle.
That's an interesting
Okay,
theory.
that's
I've seen horror films, man.
11.
Anyway,
Anything?
11 is just barely enough that you do notice divots up ahead that look very familiar.
Oh shit! I gotta stop everybody and start walking back. And shh, easy, walk back. No sudden movement. Shh, shh, shh. Scorpions ahead.
Oh,
can we go round?
not
I
shit
think so.
again.
Okay, can we get around, Justin? Is there like a possibility to go around them?
Yeah, so you're actually you're still at the end of the first day you had just gotten to the edge of the mountains, and now you're like in one of the valleys. it is possible that you can walk around. You're just gonna have to climb over some rocks at the base of one of the hills.
I'm gonna stealth and walk around as well.
Same thing for me. I'm gonna stealth and walk around as
Alright,
well.
so you guys are gonna move at half speed. Give me a stealth check from the person who has the lowest stealth proficiency in the party. We'll assume it's a party check.
I think that is Clamtaco. Clam, what's your dexterity?
Don't fuck it up.
Oh well,
Bjorn.
it's Clam's
One.
it's Clam by default because he has disadvantage on the roll. Yeah.
One. Yeah. Okay. So
2d20 plus whatever your
20 plus.
dexterity bonus is.
All good.
Yup.
You fuck.
So we go around, but we're not silent.
You're super stealthy in this one. You can tell you're stealthy because of the clanking noise. It's like clank, 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 clank.
That's a +1, by the way.
Okay.
But it doesn't make any difference.
Good.
Just knocking all the rocks around.
I just want to see how high
We're like,
mine would have
Jesus
been.
Christ, John.
That would have been pretty good.
So you successfully managed to walk around the divots. You as you're getting up into the mountains, you do look up and you see vultures circling, making that noise again.
I immediately look at the party and say scorpions are around. I take out my bow. And I just ready in action.
Like the vultures are far enough away that it would be like a long range shot for you if you wanted to shoot at them.
No, I'm not shooting at the vultures, but I remember the last time vultures were there, it's the same time scorpions appeared, so I'm going to just be ready for the vultures. I think that the vultures...
Fidira's gonna say this. She's like, sees the vultures and goes, vultures means dead things. They not circle for not dead things.
They circle for things they wait to be dead. As they did with the scorpions.
Weren't there like dead horses and stuff there though?
Yeah, but if they didn't come down until the scorpions were fully dead.
Or until we'd gone and stopped fighting the scorpions?
Nod my head, and I say, scorpions are around, they're either waiting...
Well, yeah, there's obviously scorpions around, but where are we going, yeah?
Wait, we have to go this way, yeah?
I nod my head.
So then let's go this way. If scorpions come, we kill scorpions.
Bjorn, do you mind taking the lead?
Yes.
I'm gonna go second to last again.
It's pretty funny.
I'm gonna go behind Bjorn and direct him for where he should go.
I guess Findira will take up the rear.
Okay.
No.
So Justin, we'll continue on.
You guys continue on. You successfully managed to navigate around where you believed where you saw these divots. Let me check one thing. I know
This
there's
is so
a-
tense.
Look at him. He's trying to find ways to screw us. Look at his face. Look at him.
Yeah, look at his face.
I'm looking at my notes. You guys are actually. I didn't expect you guys to be here at this time, so I've had the wrong set of notes available. But I do have a set of notes for this section of Madness. I just need to.
Damn it, you had one job.
One job, Justin. You slacker.
I have poison. No, it's not me with. Is it me with poison resistance?
You have poison. Yeah, you have advantage on poison saving throws and resist to poison because
Yep.
you're a dwarf.
Yeah,
Yep.
so basically
So that's
there's
one.
nobody better to put in front. Also, you have 119 HP because when you rage, you have double HP, basically.
Attack.
That's how OP Dwarf Barbarian with 59 HP is. Yeah, FYI chat, for those who don't know, he took the tough feat for level 4. So basically he got 8 additional HP, and every level after that he gets an additional 2 plus.
It's crazy, man. It's ridiculous.
He has a lot of HP. That's the point we're getting at here.
Yeah.
All right, no, you successfully managed to navigate around those divots. You don't actually know for a fact that there were scorpions there, but you know.
Better to be safe than sorry.
And you successfully travel another day in the Badlands without a single fight, which is somewhat surprising.
That's pretty good. Oh, now after today, I'm gonna start dipping into DL because I'm out of water.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's been 2
Okay.
days. It's been 2 days. I'm out of water skins. Justin, Fuzzy, and DIstractedelf are just like full one water skin. They still have one.
Yeah, just drinking the water. And actually, I could do
I'm probably
survival to
gonna
like
speed up
hunt
these
for
things
food.
beyond-
You
I'm probably
could,
gonna
if you
speed
wanted
up
to
these
take some
things beyond
time.
and
We
just
have
hunt
enough
for food.
food. That's the thing. I'm gonna actually ask if you can find water. I can purify it, but that's rare.
You can drink blood. Saying if she finds like a pig or something, you can drink the blood, and it would give you your water requirements for the day.
What about gnomes? What about gnomes?
I look at the disembodied voice talking to me from the sky. I won't drink blood!
I'm just saying that
Boom, survival.
you have a survival. Oh my god!
Oh fuck, okay, he finds water.
No, you
She
do.
definitely finds water, yeah.
You find no vegetation whatsoever, but you do successfully manage to find and dispatch a boar,
Nice.
which is pretty much the largest thing that's edible in the Badlands.
Before he does anything, I'm going to cast the Purify spell on him, because it's a boar in the Badlands, definitely something wrong with him.
So you cast a purify spell on the boar, and a black ooze comes out of its pores and settles onto the ground and sinks into the sand.
That never ceases to be disgusting.
I actually, like, as horrible as this is, I will fill up my water skins with blood.
Yeah.
You realise that's going to congeal, right?
Yeah.
You do
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh yes,
I've
yes,
seen
you're
water,
right.
look. I've
You're
stunned
right. You're right.
You gotta either add an anticoagulant or thin it out with something.
I don't ale.
Like ale.
Venera still has.
I put ale. I combine ale with blood.
No.
No. I don't combine it in your barrel. I combine it in my water skin. It's cool.
No! Waste of ale.
Don't touch my baby.
So there is the question of like, if I killed a boar and I was bringing it back, how would Findera bring a boar anywhere?
I'm
Like-
assuming just dragging it by one leg.
I'm actually assuming that we all go hunting with you and you just direct
Chewy
us.
bollocks.
Yeah, I just assume Findera is the person responsible for like tracking and finding the boar.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it's like going alone in the Badlands to hunt is
You
like
guys
the
killing
stupidest
this.
idea.
Yeah, I'm assuming
ever.
no one went off by themselves. If someone goes off by themselves, you have to tell me that they went off by themselves.
Yeah. I
No.
guess.
We're all going together.
I'm not. I'm gonna stay back at the camp and just like be like, oh, fuck this shit.
So she stays alone at the
Staying
camp.
with me. Yeah, is anybody staying with me?
No. And not only if you do a hunter to for herself, that's basically
Alright,
just
actually,
sending her to
if
die.
everybody else is going off, I'm going with them then. I'm not like, yeah, okay.
So we get the boar down, and Findera is just like butchering it. That's, you know, she doesn't care about the blood that whatever Matthew's doing. She has water still,
So how many rations do we get from this?
Huge pig.
It depends on how much of it you want to butcher, honestly.
Can we just say that we get like whatever we use now, like basically 8 rations back?
Well, no, because you could get more than that. It depends on how much you want to butcher. Do you want to like use the skin to wrap one of the haunches and take it with you? Because it's going to last for a couple days even without refrigeration.
Findera, it's your call.
Well, I mean, Findera is like, you know, she's doing her usual thing when she gets like some meat going, and she's.
I mean, we don't have. However much you
chunks
can
off of
butcher
it.
until. Let's just keep this for tonight, and as much as you can butcher tonight, basically 2 or 3 hours. That's it. We need to move. We shouldn't dwindle around too much.
You know, she's just like stabbing it, cutting it, and like taking little pieces and eating them while she's cutting the rest. You know, because she doesn't cook anything. So
Basically, whatever she
So
can
it's-
do, just in 3 hours.
All right. As you're doing this, it's starting to get dark, and once again above you, you hear the sound of vultures with their.
Bo, immediately. The fuck
Go
was that?
out. I make this.
Those are vultures. You're used to hearing them by now.
I make the fire bigger. So I will make the fire bigger.
Wait, I'm still butchering this boar. So if I hear vultures, it's like, hey, go away, go away. I'm this one. She's like arguing with vultures.
The sounds of vultures lull you to sleep. They stay there all night.
I will cast a what do you call it? I'll cast an Eldritch Bolt at one of them. to see if I can get it away. And I do have 240 feet range on it. How high are they?
That's not enough.
Not enough?
No.
Wow. Okay.
How can we hear them from there? Like, surely they aren't that loud then if they're that far away.
Have you ever heard a vulture in real life? They're so fucking loud.
They are
Yeah.
really loud.
But they tend to be very quiet when they're circling on the thermals and waiting for shit to die.
No, they call out to attract their friends.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
Okay, so I guess we just eat, sleep for the night, watches and so, and we...
Oh yeah, watches.
Yep.
I gotta see what happens.
Same watch order.
Yep.
So during the first watch, whoever's on, say it's Michael, give me a perception check.
That's Michael, that's...
Matthew.
Matthew.
It's an M. I'm good at...
There we go. Let's go.
Ah! Someone actually... Okay, so... Out in the distance, you hear like a low-level stamping or maybe chittering. It's kind of hard to tell. But you definitely hear strange noises like around you, maybe 50, 100 feet away.
100 feet
They don't seem
away.
to be coming closer, but they seem to be like going around you.
I will wake up the party at this.
You wake up the whole party. All right.
Yes.
The noises persist for about an hour, and then
So with the rest of us awake, we're like, what?
you
What?
guys hear the noises.
If I point it out, you can hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna like find some sort of rock to perch on and just be like,
I'm going to light up a torch and throw it as far as I can, see if I can catch a glimpse through the direction where the sound is coming from.
what?
You throw it, and you give me a 1d8. Alright. You throw a torch out. You hear the chittering get louder, but you don't see anything.
Why would you throw a torch?
Most
like
things in
Screaming,
the...
here we are at them.
They
You
see-
idiot.
They see the fire. They see us already. It's better to know your enemy before you fight
Yeah.
it. And after the sounds that...
She has the quarterstaff gripped like tightly in
Do,
her hand.
do you guys do anything else?
No. I mean, I don't do anything else.
Well, I'm just gonna ready in action if I see
Indira's
anything,
just like
I'm gonna fire
Indira's
at it.
just like wheeling around the camp like to whatever the nearest noise is, you know, going like, come and get me, you know, like.
And I'm gonna
trying
put
to be really
I
threatening.
think it scared the fire from the sound it did.
Or maybe it's really annoyed by fire. But you know, oi, Bjorn, poke the fire a bit, yeah. Just you know, just poke it up a bit. Throw a bit of wood on
I'll
it.
drop in like another torch in the fire itself, so it burns a bit brighter. I have about 10 torches on me, so I'm cool.
Why don't we just throw some wood in them? Okay.
Yeah, just literally wood.
So yeah, after an hour or so, the noise goes away completely if you don't do anything else.
Nope. I'll continue on taking like a higher watch. Like I'm basically not gonna sleep too much tonight, so the others can sleep.
Okay.
And
Eventually, like.
and in the morning, I guess we continue on our journey.
So in the morning you wake up, and if you look out in the distance where you heard the chittering, there's hundreds of tiny little holes in the ground.
I look at the others and I say, "Wow, like
I hope we
different."
don't go and see what's in those holes.
I nod my head. That's a good idea. Let's go.
Let's
Keep
not.
moving.
Yeah, let's just.
Keep
Pack everything
moving.
Fuck this shit.
And once again, there are vultures circling above you. Once you get over the horizon, so you can't see the corpse of the boar anymore, you see all the vultures dive.
Oh, if they were following us, I was gonna be all like, "We're not dead."
They're waiting. Oh, they'll be waiting for us as well. I'm sure they're keeping an eye on us.
Yeah. So I'm guessing
Oh,
that
they're already following us.
I'm guessing that this is the third day.
Right?
This is the third day.
So do we see any sign of that we're getting close? I mean, what does my map say? Are we close?
Are you going to
So
catch
you're-
something for the third day as well?
You're about So day 1, you got to here, right?
Okay.
Day 2, you ended up going around and you managed to just climb over the saddleback of this mountain without too much trouble. So you were there. And now day 3, you're going to have to go around this huge mountain. There's no way you're getting through it. So you're actually going to end up like midday, you'll be here or so. And then it's another like half day to get to the general area of where you think you're going.
So I'm going to say it's a temple. I think we should push on a bit through the night to get there. It's a safe place.
And in the afternoon,
safe.
and in the afternoon, in the
Safe,
valley,
corruption doesn't get inside, and the crystals work.
Also traps, horrible monsters, ghosts, all the other shit we found.
Well,
in temples
depending
before,
what
yeah.
type of temple it is, not all temples are filled with traps.
Look. It's gonna have traps. It's gonna have monsters. It's gonna have shit that wants to kill us, alright? It's just Sod's law. That's how it works, alright?
I mean,
We're not gonna be able to walk in that temple and just be like, oh, this is lovely. I wouldn't build a temple and not put traps in it. Just don't be an optimist, alright? Expect the worst.
She has a point.
I hope for the best, and I expect the worst.
Look. As soon as
funny.
no, it'll be fine, guys. Immediately, everything goes tits up. All right, that's just how it works. So just don't jinx it. All right.
don't jinx it. Really?
Okay, so I'm guessing that we push on towards the temple, Justin.
So actually, in the afternoon, you guys have an encounter when you get to that confluence of where the 3 mountain ranges meet, and you have a little bit of a valley.
What do we see?
I'm looking.
I don't like that.
Ravening.
All right, I need whoever's walking in front to give me a perception check.
Second from the back.
Bjorn? You're in front, I'm behind you. Bjorn?
Yeah, sorry.
Perception check.
Sorry, I was reading something. Say again, sorry.
Perception check.
Perception check.
Okay.
What do your dwarf eyes see?
What do your dwarf eyes see?
Plus Dex,
Tell us,
right?
comrade.
They're taking the halflings to
Yeah,
Isengard.
it's wisdom. It's wisdom.
I don't see anything.
All right, you guys are totally fine. You're totally fine. So as you're walking along, suddenly Bjorn steps on a patch of desert that is not desert. It's just some sand covering up something, and he starts to sink into this black goo, which bites him. And
Surprise round, I guess.
Great, this is how he's gonna wipe out my HP.
So, Justin, before we know what
yeah, I didn't expect you to be walking in front.
Oh god.
So how does HP do against like getting drowned in black goo then?
So, guys, I think that before we go into this, we're gonna have a small break, and
Yep.
we're gonna come back with our first segment of the Gyms of Power. See you guys in just a couple of minutes. Third segment, yes. And we'll find
the
out
first one.
what the frack we're fighting, and maybe get to the temple and see what's inside. See you
I
guys
know
then.
you're fighting.
Clam, are you
There you
Tasha
go.
Yar? Are you Tasha Yar right now?
Who's that?
From
I'm gonna
Star
Google.
Trek.
From